You know, things got a little bit lively while many of us were sleeping. ADA actually ran up into the mid 85s. That's a pretty exciting move. Unfortunately, we have come back down. ADA is sitting at about 83 cents at the time of filming this video. And now it's a question of, can we again get that push and create some more liveliness as we progress into the day? Will this again be a big week of buying? It's already showing some signs of that. And what I do want to talk about is that, but I also want to discuss our top Ethereum whales actually dumping their ETH for ADA. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So you guys can see that nice wick up into the mid 85s. That is a great move for ADA. Love to see it. Love to see us finally breaching 84 cents in a dominant way. I mean, this candle that pushed us up there was 1.61% in 1 hour. All right. We did, in fact, create some of those short squeeze like we were talking about. And unfortunately, this just didn't have enough momentum behind it. OK, we have increased in volume across the crypto market, $160 billion in daily trading volume. In terms of ADA, we're back above $1 billion in daily trading volume. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Usually, these extended moves need the collective whole. You need overseas money and U.S. money working together to create a more consistent breakout. So hopefully that's something that we can get as we start our day, because obviously this sucks right here. Seeing 4 of the last 5 hours being red, it is what it is, guys. That's how the candles work sometimes. Now, that being said, again, we had a great close yesterday. We closed up 1.4%, and we're at the spot where we can start to make some nice progress into the week. Now, BTC is actually currently broken out of this longer-term trend. It's doing a little bit of a retest of it right now. And I just wanted to point to also that CME gap that we created is closing just a little bit. So it's possible that maybe, just maybe, we get kind of a little bit of an early day dump. Not saying this is going to happen for sure. Early day dump to close this down, and then we start to make some moves to the upside. All right. I want to remind everybody that we are supposed to see some pretty significant buying this week. Publicly traded Sequins bought 755 BTC worth $88.5 million, bringing their holding to 3,072 BTC. We know that Michael Saylor is likely going to be buying this morning as well. That usually comes out about slightly after I film and get this first video out for the day. And while that is taking place, guys, we're still just seeing BTC down. Let's just crater. We're back below 61%. I mean, you can't really complain about what things are doing in the crypto market. And we still have this huge presence of short interest. It's a 4% imbalance to the short side in terms of ADA. It's all looking really good. That's all we need to know. And we just need things to continue on the note that they are now. And that's just a question of, will it continue? Will we get any surprises? Hopefully no surprises. Or if we do, just some good ones. Now, that being said, I did stumble across this article that brought up a very interesting conversation. That was that are crypto whales dumping Ethereum for Cardano? There's a pretty distinct shift that's taking place and a pretty significant divergence that's happening. So what this is actually showing is ETH whales slowly exit while ADA giants enter. Now, this is actually tracking the top 100 metrics, so the top 100 wallets in both Ethereum and the top 100 wallets in ADA. And what we have actually seen since early 2021 is the holder share of the top 100 wallets for Ethereum has, in fact, been decreasing. Pretty interesting. And even as we've moved into, this early mid part of 2025, it's been accelerating. So that kind of raises some questions, right? And I'll talk about this more here in just a moment. But yet when we look at the top 100 ADA wallets since basically mid 2021, that's where you saw the pivot, and they've been steadily on the rise. So it's a question now of what's happening there. Are we seeing major ADA whales accumulate during this time? We have tracked those wallets, and remember, that's the group of holders that have just seemed to continuously buy and build their positions out. Now, one thing that was mentioned in this article is that these large addresses are associated with exchanges, not all of them, and not even most of them, but there are large wallets that are associated with exchanges. And what we have seen during this time is some decent amount of Ethereum supply removal from exchanges. We obviously talked about that yesterday. But what I think makes this even more interesting is that we have seen significant amounts of ADA removal from exchanges, top exchanges. And so you would think that ADA would be doing the same thing. So while that removal is taking place, you're still having these large entities just smash the buy button. Okay. So could we be seeing Ethereum whales actually move over to ADA? Yeah, it's 100% possible. Are we seeing institutions accumulate behind the scenes? Yeah, we are. Guys, the grayscale funds kind of came out of nowhere, right? Grayscale filing for an ADA spot ETF means that they have likely bought ADA and they're set to go. Grayscale always seems to have a bag of an asset behind the scenes and ready to do their thing, right? We obviously know that they had Ethereum, they had BTC, they started dumping both when those ETFs went live, but that's neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is right now there's quiet accumulation taking place behind the scenes that nobody's paying attention to. And one, like I've said before, I think it's going to create a supply shock, especially if we do get some of those major integrations that are currently being tested out. And again, when retail truly starts to enter the space, when we're seeing big adoption, it's very clear there's going to be very little to go around and prices can move very quickly. Again, we talked about thin layers of liquidity, and I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup for what is coming to the crypto market. That's all I really need to say about that. So it's possible that this is the shift that's going on right now. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I appreciate you as always. Still have my long positions open. Won't get too much into that in this video. Again, if you guys do want to obviously check out BTCC or Margex or referral links in the description below. Understand that there's risk that comes with trading on leverage. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Have a great day. Hopefully we kick off this week with a bang, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.